How AI is helping scientists create better medicine, a journey from the lab to your body. Did you know that creating a medicine is kind of like trying to find a hidden treasure? Except it takes years, costs millions, and you can fail lots of times before you finally succeed? It's true. Scientists often spend a lot of time testing new drugs in the lab, but many of them don't work the way we hope once they're tested on people. In fact, for every 20 drug ideas that are tested, only one ends up working. But thanks to new technology, like artificial intelligence, researchers are starting to find better ways to find that treasure faster, cheaper, and with fewer failures. How? Let's take a fun journey through the world of medicine, technology, and discovery to see how AI is changing the game. Imagine you're trying to solve a giant puzzle. The puzzle pieces are scattered everywhere, and you have no idea what the finished picture is supposed to look like. This is what drug discovery can feel like. Scientists start with a problem. They need to find a way to help people with diseases like cancer, diabetes, or even the flu. The first step in solving this problem is to figure out what to focus on inside the human body. These targets are often special cells, proteins, or even genes that play a role in the disease. But how do you choose the right one? And once you do, how do you design a drug that can make a real difference? This is where the challenge lies. While researchers can make progress in a lab with test tubes and cells, many of their ideas fail when tested on real people. In fact, the process is often about failure, with scientists testing hundreds of ideas before they find one that works. The cost of creating a new drug is also very high because of this long trial and error process. So, what's the solution to speeding things up and making the search for life-saving drugs a little easier? Artificial intelligence is like the superhero of the modern world. AI isn't just for making video games or creating funny pictures from simple words, it's also changing how we discover and design drugs. AI is made up of computer programs that can learn from huge amounts of information and solve problems faster than humans ever could. You might be wondering, how can AI help scientists find new medicines? Well, AI is very good at looking at patterns in data, lots and lots of data. Think about all the data that scientists collect when they study diseases, cells, and molecules. That's a lot of information. AI models, which are like smart robots, can look at all this data and find patterns that might take humans years to discover. One of the biggest ways AI is helping is by making the drug discovery process faster and cheaper. Traditionally, scientists would have to design drug molecules by hand. They would test many different molecules in the lab to see which one works best. This process could take years, but with machine learning, an advanced type of AI, scientists can now build complex models automatically. This means they can predict how drugs will behave inside the body much more quickly and accurately. Imagine that scientists are trying to create a medicine to treat a disease, like Alzheimer's. The first step is to choose a target in the body, something that causes the disease. Maybe it's a bad protein that clogs up the brain. The scientists need to design a molecule, a tiny piece of matter that can interact with that protein and stop it from doing harm. But there are billions of possible molecules to choose from. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Before AI, researchers would spend years testing lots of different molecules in the lab. But with AI, things are different. AI can look at all the data about molecules in the disease, predict which ones are most likely to work, and help scientists focus only on the most promising molecules. This saves a lot of time and money. Instead of testing hundreds of molecules that might not work, scientists can test just the best ones, which have a better chance of being successful. Another way AI is helping scientists is through simulations. A simulation is like a virtual experiment. Instead of testing a new drug directly on people or animals, researchers can create a computer simulation of the human body and see how a drug might work. This is called in silico testing. By using powerful AI models, scientists can simulate how a drug will behave in the body without the need for actual experiments right away. This is a huge deal because it means that many early-stage tests can be done on a computer before any real testing happens. AI can even help scientists simulate what might happen when a drug is given to a person with a specific condition, making sure the drug is safe and effective for the right patients. Even if a drug works in a lab, it doesn't mean it will work for everyone. People's bodies are different, and a medicine that works for one person might not work for another. This is where AI helps again. AI can look at lots of data about different people, like their age, gender, genetics, and health conditions, and figure out which patients are most likely to benefit from a particular drug. This is important because it means that doctors can give the right medicine to the right patient instead of using a one-size-fits-all approach. AI helps scientists understand which patients will benefit most from a drug and how to treat them in the best way possible. By using AI, researchers are making huge strides in drug development. They're finding the right targets in the body faster, designing better molecules, and predicting which patients will benefit most from a drug. The process of drug discovery is still challenging, but AI is making it a lot easier and quicker. In the past, discovering a new drug could take over 10 years. Today, AI is helping scientists shorten that timeline. While it's still early in the process, we can already see how AI is changing the future of medicine. It's helping researchers get closer to finding life-saving treatments for diseases that affect millions of people. From cancer to rare genetic conditions, AI is speeding up the search for cures. So, what does the future hold for AI and medicine? Well, we're only scratching the surface. As AI continues to improve, scientists will be able to create even more powerful tools for drug discovery. The good news is that this means fewer failed experiments, quicker treatments, and more successful cures. And who knows, maybe you or someone you know will be one of the first people to benefit from these amazing advances in medicine. In the meantime, we can all be excited about how technology is helping make the world a healthier place. It's like having a superhero on our side, working behind the scenes to help make our world better, one medicine at a time. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more to come.